Welcome to this first module. Many of us have the experience of being a patient, and although medical science and technology have made huge progression in the cure of diseases, despite of this, we still can sense that healthcare can be improved. How come? Usability can be improved, for example. When looking at the international standards, usability in medical devices is secured in the ISO. Application of usability engineering to medical devices and guidance on that. Take a look at the summary. Despite these standards, much user-centered design in healthcare focuses on a one-to-one relationship between a user and technology. However, this simple user-centered approach does not hold for healthcare, because there are many different stakeholders that have many different needs and wishes, and they all should be met in order to have an optimal design solution. And the current practice is that patients' emotions are often overlooked, resulting in inefficiency and dissatisfaction on the patient side. Therefore, in this module, we will first take a closer look to the world of healthcare, and although it looks like a simple environment, it had much more complexities than you probably think. And in order to innovate for such a complex environment, we need to map the interdependencies and see what's going on. That is why, in this module, you will first make a mapping of the patient journey in relation to the context. And of course, what's important is that it is a real person. It's not an isolated disease that has to be treated by a medical specialist, but a person that has real emotions. Therefore, the start of making a patient journey is that you have to take the person and his or her context into account. And when you take a good look at it, then you see that there's a patient on the one hand and a specialist on the other hand, and that they have interdependencies upon the treatment. But you also see that other people and other processes surrounding the patients, we call them actors, because they are actively contribute to the health of the patient. So we need to have a lens by which we look at these systems, and by looking through this lens, we have to keep in mind that the patient is an active person in the system and deals with emotions, and that the system consists of a network of actors, being people or product services that have interdependencies. Therefore, step 1 of creating the patient journey is to map the actors and their interdependencies.